Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Path to Glory. So last time we were here, they did, I think it was all the way down here. It's mixed forces. I don't even know if you got close. I don't think it was that close. You kind of got spotted. Basically what happened was they got spotted by the demon because the demon, or like the demons, plural, have some special abilities that are different from like the normal guys. And one of their abilities is that they can sort of see you faster and like that kind of stuff. So they got spotted by the demon. And everything went downhill from there. They also had some trouble getting off the mountain. You know, they were perched on a mountain. Yeah. They kind of had some trouble. Zach literally couldn't even play the game.
I literally did nothing except fall. Hey,
yeah.
at least I activated the wings.
He literally couldn't even play the game last time. So we'll see what happens this time. Because Isabel was the one to beat this one. So that means Zach's going to start the next one. Which next one is called Hunter's Guild. Which just by the name, you can probably guess what's going on here. But I did mention to these guys and to you guys at home as well that there are hunter variants of the demons, or there was in Shangri-La. So we'll see how this works. And it's going to be pretty interesting. Now remember, if you're keeping up for the series, they only need to beat one more outpost until they to win, basically, to get the secret series. It's coming down the wire because it's this one and then 4 more, correct?
Yep, 5 more.
5 more outposts. So you only need to beat 1 out of those 5. So like I said, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Do I have faith in them for this one? Not sure, because this was the second hardest for me. So when I was building these maps, I think I forget, it wasn't called Big and Small. We made that mistake last time. It was the other one. It was the one with the dog in it. I don't exactly remember what that one was. It wasn't Big and Small. I think it was something else. But either way, it was military ops. That's what it's called. Military ops. That one and Hunter's Guild were the 2 ones that gave me the most problems. Every other one I did pretty much almost first try, and because I was good at the game at that point. But even being good at the game, Hunter's Guild and military ops both gave me a hard time. So we'll see what happens here with these 2. Now Zach is starting, so you just want to dive right in?
Let's do it.
Now remember, they are out of, just to remind you even further, they are out of things, so they can't use a lifeline to get the last one. This is on their
yeah, we gotta do
they're on their own. Oops, okay. I broke the game.
Well,
you freaking nerd.
I blame Zach.
Editor, take notes.
I blame Zach for this.
Take notes. Pull out.
That's not going to help you at all.
Alright, hold on. 1 sec. Got the camera.
Zach's taking a screenshot. He's failing.
Yes, hold on.
Trying to get a screenshot.
He's taking a screenshot.
Oh, hold on. Ambient AI.
He's taking a screenshot. I don't even know what that means because I never used ambient AI.
Alright, hold on. Yep.
Oh, you sucked.
You very bad.
No, because then you're just gonna. Because once you beat it, it's gonna put you back to this screen. I don't want that.
Oh.
I think there's a quit to map editor. I think it's this one.
Yeah, map editor.
There we go. I didn't make any progress. I love when games do that. It's like, oh, I know you didn't make any progress, but you want to lose it all anyway?
Yeah, are you sure you want to quit, even though you made 0?
But yeah, either way, that's what's gonna go down. And so they don't have. Would you put your phone away? There's nothing to do. No, I do know. Oh, come on.
Wow.
Right back here.
Job taking you back to map editor.
It said edit the editor, so that's the game's fault. Anyway, here we go. Play. Here we go.
Yeah, so in the last episode, Ethan did mention that one of the things I mentioned about the Shangri-La people was most likely going to happen in this
Hunter's
one.
Guild. Liberate the outpost by killing all enemies, avoid reinforcements, make sure no alarms are triggered.
You're saying?
And that was that the Shangri-La hunters can summon their version of tigers. So
Gotcha. Isabel, I literally do not care right now. Rhino!
we got a rhino.
We're screwed. 2 demons! We're dead. We are absolutely dead. One's right there. One's right there. The frick!
Nice.
Well, Zach lost already.
How? What?
Zach lost already. All right, let's go off to a great start.
I did nothing!
Oh, let's go great.
Hey, at least they can't shoot you with a gun. But they do got fire.
Zach might die.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible at this point. You know.
What the flip? I literally did nothing!
Zach's just not allowed to play the game ever again.
I didn't even get to do anything!
Oh boy, this is gonna be real interesting.
This is gonna be. You're missing horribly. Bro, you're so
Oh,
bad.
murdered!
Zach always gets
Not
these.
again! Oh my god! I cannot. Okay, really? Really? This is how we're gonna start this bullcrap out?
There goes
I
one
got a
demon.
demon!
Nice job! You still got
Ah,
notice in the first 5 seconds of the run.
I'd say more like 10 seconds, you know, I don't know.
Ah! Freaking loser.
Zach always gets the mortar guys. I don't think you know how gravity works. Good job, you killed nobody. Nice job.
Hey, I almost got someone.
Oh my god, you're so... Bro. Nope. Better watch out.
How did that not hit me in the head?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't need to heal. Alright. Reload. Ah!
There goes another demon. You still got like about 2 more demons. And then the rest are...
Is there a particular reason you're not using the zip line there?
I ain't going down. Oh, wait, frick, actually.
Yeah, you can zip line down there if you want to get them.
Barely even made it.
Whee! Time to die.
I don't know, he might survive.
Yeah, I'm not using the zip line. Hell, you're a fucking idiot. You know that? You're an actual idiot.
You do realize that you could have won up there if you just camped up there, correct?
Yeah, but you were like, oh,
You do realize
You could have stayed up.
Yeah, you know what? Alright, they lost the thing, so we're gonna move on to the next episode since Zach's so adamant about staying up there and being a sore loser about it. So they lost this one. Yeah, I told you. You could have. I literally just said that with you camping up there, you could have won.
You literally said, oh, why are you not using the zip line? So I was like, oh, well,
Did you what I just said? Did you understand what I just told you? You would have won. You would have beat the outpost if you just stayed up there. Meaning you would have lost this outpost undetected. You got detected, bud. It was already over.
Yeah, I know that.
So why would you not go down and fight them? And if you die, you die. Oh well, if you die, that means Isabel gets a shot at getting undetected. If you beat the map, it's over. That's one outpost, one less outpost you got left.
I thought we couldn't intentionally die.
You have to intentionally fight. That's what I said.
Yeah, and I was doing that.
Are you dumb or something?
Bro.
Why are you getting upset that you now are getting more chances to get undetected here? I seriously don't understand.
I thought you were saying that.
I seriously don't get this.
I thought you were saying that it's over. The episode's over.
I was doing that because you were getting, for some reason, upset that I told you to use a zipline.
No,
I was telling you to. Yes, you were. I was telling you to use a zipline so that you could fight in the battle. Because if you just stood up there and perched up there, you would have beat the outpost, and that's one less outpost gone, or one more outpost gone that you couldn't get undetected.
Whatever. Bunch of malarkey.
You got detected immediately because you're bad at the game.
Okay, listen up. That was the stupidest pile of horse crap.
No,
I've
you
ever
got
seen
detected.
in my life.
You weren't behind anything.
I was like 50 kilometers away.
Doesn't matter.
Such bull.
Those rocket guys saw you from 10 million yards away.
I'm pretty sure it was a freaking, what do they call it? A hunter. Freaking.
You know how to press the X button?
I'm doing it.
You're just chilling on these like.
I
X
can't
buttons.
even play the dang game.
No, and then when you do play the game, you
I
clearly
just
don't know
get
how
out of
fighting
bad.
works.
And you blame me for being bad when you can't even shoot someone.
Well, that's just because the game doesn't like me. If we did this on 5, I'd be an absolute god on the grid.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, it would be because.
And if anything, the fighting mechanics are harder in that game.
I highly doubt it.
If you clearly didn't watch Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I did. That was easy.
You didn't. It was easy because I'm good at the game. That's why it was easy.
Rhino. Okay. So yeah, when you kill a hunter, the animal searches for you. So I think we just have to kill everything fast.
I don't want to worry about the rhino, because in that last outpost where Ethan did, like, the last, lifeline we used, he didn't kill the animals, he just killed the hunters.
He went straight for the people. The only difference here now is that there's demons.
Yeah.
So the most likely strategy we have is shooting them down, but we would have to get a lot closer in range. The only problem is the animals, obviously. So try to mark down every animal that you can find and every non-hunter, because I see another demon in that map.
Okay. The reason why I'm not just gonna, like, mark everyone down is because the demon markers stay, the hunters don't. So
That's what he just said.
Yeah. It's what every non-hunter. There's like 4 hunters.
Oh.
3 demons. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, and the animals too.
Not gonna worry about those. So I do not recommend hiding in a bush.
No, it's not gonna work.
I like how all the alarms are there.
They're all just surrounding. Well, there's the one.
There's 5.
Yeah, there's probably one to the left because that one's also a loser. Yep.
I told you guys you're basically on 5 alarms the entire time now.
4 demons. Okay, what's the plan?
No, you're just naturally that short.
Well.
Little known fact about AJ, he has glass ankles and he's also short.
And what we could also do is go after the humans first and then the demons, because the demons can't trigger alarms. They're too stupid.
Yeah.
So we can save them for later.
Not the normal demons.
That's right.
Did you not see who triggered the alarm when you got detected?
No.
It was
so great the hunter demons can do that.
I kind of like the idea of like killing everyone by camping up here, and when there's like 2 guys left, then we can go down. But you have to be you have to have really precise aim.
Dead precise. I mean, that guy down there is kind of easy.
Yeah, since he is technically the closest. I forgot. Do you remember if hunters do they get fooled by the rocks or no? Not that I can probably make it, but. Because what I can do is, I
think they do.
If they're close enough, I can throw a rock, lure them over, and then I can get a close shot and kill them. That's what we can do. We're gonna try and hopefully stay crouched.
I'm gonna tell you that is not the correct angle.
I wonder what a demon's reaction would be if we threw a rock. Let's try it. Yeah. Did I fail? Yeah, probably.
Hate to break it to you, but AJ's not exactly a quarterback.
Yeah, he isn't really an NFL quarterback, okay?
Because I don't want to get too close and make the same mistake Zachary did by...
If you guys are wondering why I made that reference, because Zach only understands football references.
Yeah, he ain't Josh Allen.
He's too much of a nerd that he can't understand any other reference.
Hunter noticed.
Yep, there's our tigers. Our dogs wherever they're off.
Wait.
What?
Oh, it's attacking the other ones! Holy crap!
Yes!
Holy crap! What the frick just happened?
Let's watch. But not get spotted.
He just killed like 3 demons!
They're fighting each other. I genuinely want to know what's going on. Because I can't really see much behind this rock, but I don't want to get spotted. So we're just going to watch by this.
I think I know what happened, but I don't think you guys know what happened.
I have no freaking clue what happened.
Why would they...
I think I know what's happening, and it's hilarious.
There's like an explosion happening. What's blowing
No, I think I know exactly what's going on. If you end up beating this, that would be the best way to beat this game.
Oh my god!
Yes,
please continue with
Isabel
this.
wins by absolutely doing nothing.
Oh my god, it's still blowing up! Yes! Go!
I win by getting lucky.
Whatever the
No, you win by doing absolutely nothing. That's hilarious. Isabel's channeling her inner Luigi.
Oh my god, please! Yes! Yes! Keep it going! Yes! 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 Keep it going!
I think I know exactly what's going on. This is hilarious.
What's the name? What do we name this beauty? What do we name it?
Isabel wins by doing absolutely nothing. I don't know what else you think is gonna be the name.
Nothing.
If that's what happens, if she loses, then it's all for nothing. But I think I know what is going on, and that is awesome.
Okay, so
That you managed to trigger that.
So there's another demon there. I know there was another hunter in the far right. I think it's mostly settled down. Looks like that one tiger to the left is just doing nothing. Just sleeping on the job. Get up and... Oh, actually, wait.
Are they
Hold
still
on,
going?
Hold on.
I'm behind my rock.
I don't know if that killed anyone. Oh, you can see part of the outline.
Oh.
It's that thing. Oh, it's chasing the other thing. I lost it. Oh, no, wait, no.
All I can see is the other one that's marked.
It's just chasing the thing around. Lure it to the guys, explode or whatever the you do. Yup. Oh. Maybe it's neutral towards demons. Oh my god, please don't tell me it's stuck in purgatory. No!
Riddle me this. What just happened?
I think I know exactly what just happened. That's hilarious.
Okay, I think we can...
I don't know if I can, like, trigger it again where they can just go on out. But
I don't think you even know what you just triggered.
I don't even know what happened, but
Well, I also can't tell.
I think the stars aligned for what just happened. I don't think that's a thing you can just manually do again.
You know you can look past the rock, right?
I know, but demons right there. They can spy you faster, and that is how you got spied. Okay, let's go over here and look.
Well, I also wasn't crouched. That was part of the problem. Oh, there's another freaking guy. You lazy. Just kidding.
Yeah, but most of the guys are dead. I think.
A good portion of them freaking died.
There's another one. There's one over there.
So, seriously, can someone explain to me what the just happened?
I'm not explaining anything until until the game's over.
I think that...
What's funny is the viewers already know what the answer to this, or what the outcome to this is. Because if the title of the video says Isabel wins by doing absolutely nothing, then you know what the answer is. But if it doesn't say that, then you also know what the answer is.
Okay, I think nothing's happening. We have to start doing stuff.
Yeah.
Because we can't just sit around doing nothing expecting something to do the job for us.
The chaotic
Unless
stuff
we want to throw another rock and see if that does something.
I think I just got really lucky in how I threw it.
Try it again.
I don't know if
I'm sure it'll work. At this point, you might as well just shoot him in his body and you...
That's what I'm gonna do, because I don't think he has bite. Another fight.
Saw something.
Another fight.
Apparently.
Let's
Unbelievable.
go. Another fight. Let's go. Blue dust.
No, that hunter's still alive. It's the same markings that are, once a hunter dies, the markings go away on the animal, so that hunter's still alive probably.
Yeah. I'm gonna just shoot him in his body, because his head's gonna be way too precise. I try my best to...
Even though you had him, like, I've literally been counting, you had so many perfect shots that you didn't take.
You just, yeah, and then you wasted on that kind of shot that's not even freaking close.
Bro.
Just get good at
I'm
sniping.
doing my best! You get good, because you couldn't even play the game.
That's because the game sucks.
That's because the game... I'm hearing a skill issue. Hearing a skill issue?
I'm hearing a shut the frick up.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him at his body, even though I'm not shooting at his body.
I was worried I was gonna hit the shed.
Okay, I guess that's true. Well, just don't hit the shed.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Boom.
gonna do.
Genius.
He's done it. He solved world hunger.
Oh my god. At this point, I'm gonna run out of bullets.
No, you're not. I'm gonna tell you right now, no, you're not.
You have 90.
You got hit again.
Yeah, I would suggest maybe not staying in the open when he's looking for you.
Yeah, that's...
Gonna go back
pretty
to my little
stupid.
rock.
You forgot how far away they saw Zach.
Yeah.
He literally lost in 5 seconds.
I
See,
lost it.
Yeah,
he
I lost
in
in 5
record
seconds.
time.
he got the speed run, any percent speed. He got the any percent speed run on death.
Yeah, the shortest amount of time it took for someone to die.
Exactly.
I got it.
Zach achieved it. He's done it.
Yep, I've done it. I'm the greatest.
I don't know if greatest is the word I use.
Ugh.
Nice job.
Bro, I'd like
Lock
to see
in.
you do better.
Lock in.
Bro, I don't even know what button it is to lock in.
It's a
The current button.
It's literally just lock in. Lock in.
So that would have hit him. I'm not sure you can reach him.
Yeah, no. I think
I have
he's
to
too
get
far
closer.
out of your range.
Oh, what I can do is when he gets closer to the nah, that's not gonna work.
Well, are you gonna try to shoot around the shed?
I was gonna try to rock lure him to get closer, be like, what was that? So I can shoot him when he gets
Either
closer.
that or you can just shoot around
But-
the shed. You can try. Because there's a sliver of them that is vulnerable.
I'm not using that zip line. Yay! Oh no, he's way too far. He won't
You know
back.
what I mean when I said shoot around the shed? That means shoot around the shed, not a rock floor. It's not gonna reach him. 3 meters.
I know. I thought he was still at the shed. That's why I threw the rock.
Have you guys not discovered that hunters also don't get lured by rocks? You've
yeah,
failed 27 times trying to do that, and you have not noticed that they don't get lured with rocks? Like, I have to tell you at this point, because it's just getting sad.
Okay,
Like,
that point. Okay, that he actually did get shot by that.
yeah, he did like a thing.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
jostled.
The other times I could tell he wasn't even hitting him, so.
Yeah, that. Okay, now now he's actually looking. He actually gives a crap. So that means stop getting it.
I'm trying to find his body. I mean, not his body.
He's not right.
He's
You
there.
just looked at him.
You were literally on him. Oh my god, you were so behind. It's Jover. It's so Jover.
If this is all for nothing, I'm gonna be upset.
I'll actually be so angry.
I'm backseating and I'm gonna be upset. He's standing where everyone
Hold
else
on.
is.
This is the shot. This is the. Yes.
Why was he just standing
Well,
there?
he literally stood.
Oh, there's 3 dead bodies here, but that doesn't seem to care.
Yep, and that was the one. So
Now it's just
it
Rhino,
could
Tiger,
just be the demon.
and Demon.
Mark him. Mark the animals. See, it's probably gonna be the demon now. Oh, never mind. The hunters.
It's just the Demon now.
It should
We
just
cannot
be
lose now.
the demon. So if he gets
So-
close enough in range, then we could just shoot him
So,
and wham bam bim bam bow. Because the animals don't count, except for maybe that dog. Well, he blew up. Or
died?
just the lion or the tiger.
You killed the hunter, so they're not on the same team.
They're not on the
we
same
got
page.
an
I
undetected
first of all,
frick did
okay.
we do that?
First of all, that took way too long. Second
That
of
took
all,
way too
I
long.
know.
I know what happened. So there's a very special mechanic because this was never a thing in the actual game because hunters, like the Shangri-La people and the normal guys, were never together because Shangri-La was a completely separate universe. But when you put them together in an outpost or like in a different setting, they're friendly by default. They're going to be friends by default. if you throw a rock at somebody, like it physically hits them, not the demons, it hits the other guys, the demons are going to tell the dog to go investigate. And the dog's like, oh, it was him! Get him! And they go and...
the rock on him again!
He threw the rock at her. She threw the rock at him, like it physically hit him. The demon was nearby, so he heard it, spawned the dog, made the dog go attack the dude, and which blew up the alarms. And then they started basically a war with each other because they were like their AIs were contradicting up until the point where they were friendly with each other at that point and they were done. But that's what kept happening. Is they kept spawning the dogs, they kept going after the noise, which was the people, and they kept getting murdered.
Holy fuck! That was the most BS way that we won.
So I don't know if I should call the Isabel wins by doing absolutely nothing because she did do something in the end.
Shots, but I mean,
there was a lot of shots though that you had in the bag if you had just taken them.
Yeah,
like
you just overthought.
Zach, now that we're done, now that you've beaten it, you're still gonna try with the next outpost. Let me keep that in mind. They're still gonna try with the outpost, but they're not gonna care essentially if they get undetected.
Right.
Now that you've done that, there's a lot of things that you guys did wrong, and the one thing that I will harp on you is you need to just go. You need to stop overthinking it because every second you overthink something, they're going on their different pattern, or they're gonna go away from what your current plan is.
Yeah, and 90% of the reasons that you missed perfect shots is because you overthought and didn't take.
You didn't. Like, here's a famous quote. We talked about famous quotes earlier. You miss every shot you don't take. That's a shot. I mean, that's not relating to shooter games, obviously, but it actually sort of applies to this because you miss every shot you don't take. There's a lot of times where she was aiming at the guy's head and just didn't shoot him.
It was right on the money.
It was on the money, and they would have been close enough. The one time with that one guy, he was too far because the sniper is that's not a really good sniper.
Yeah.
It's a silenced one, but it's not a good one.
Yeah, but the other times they were right on the money and just didn't take the shot, and he was able to.
And then when it came to that Isabel's major problem was overthinking. Zach's major problem was just not knowing his surroundings. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
I forgot to crouch.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking about the entire series so far. You're kind of oblivious to your surroundings. Like the first ever outpost you did, you failed because you didn't see the minimap guy.
I didn't see the minimap.
The one that you made me do, the first one, like you died because you didn't see a guy behind you. So like a lot of Zach's issues was he wasn't aware of his surroundings. He was almost too fast. I wouldn't say too fast. He was overthinking things a little bit too, but he was almost like too into it that he forgot that the minimap existed. Too impulsive. Yeah. There is a fine line, and so
Isabel's way too over. What's the word?
Overthinking. Well, no. If you're looking for like the trait, I don't know what that's called.
She's too. What is it? I don't want to just say slow.
Careful or something.
No, there's a difference between overthinking and careful.
She's too self-conscious.
Self-conscious. That's what.
Yeah,
I'll go with that.
And I'm too impulsive.
I'd say she's more worried about losing, and you're more worried about. I mean, you're worried about losing too, I guess. But like, you know what I mean? Like, she was too careful. She was too careful. That's what I'd say. Yeah. She was too careful.
She's too careful, and I was too careless.
And you've actually lost because you've been too careful. And I don't know who brought it up in this exact session, but someone brought it up saying, when I did the 3 outposts for you, the 3 lifelines you had, I just went. The dog one, like I said, that was honestly the one that gave me the most trouble. So I was kind of worried.
We had to like throw grenades.
You had to kill the dog with grenades, and you had to avoid getting spotted, and you had to avoid getting spotted. But you had to kill the dog first. That was almost one of the first things you had to do. But either way, so that was besides that one. But like if you recall, and you guys can go watch it. Unfortunately, you have the jittery back then. But with the fortress one, the cliff fortress, for example, I just full on went. I didn't think about really anything. I did think, but I did a lot of cool stuff. I just went for it. Didn't really linger for in any place too long. I don't even think I stood still once. So yeah, there's a lot of things that that you guys did that ended with you dying. And Zach's case was he was too focused on the now and not about the future, and Isabel was too focused on the future and not about the now. I actually think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, it was like polar opposites. She was too focused on what was going to happen later, and I was too focused on what was going to happen now. Now that we're going over the bad stuff, we can go with the good stuff, and that is that you just got your last undetected for this series. On the Hunters Guild, the one that I was honestly not expecting. When I was making this outpost, and I think I lost like 5 times before I got around, I'm like, they're not going to beat this. They're not going to beat this. One of the commenters said,
they doubted us.
Yeah, they doubted you. I think they all doubted you a little bit. But
They were like, yeah.
someone said maybe you'll get it. Someone had some faith. Maybe not all faith, but someone had some.
Definitely not in this one.
Screw it, take that.
To be fair,
I honestly got lucky because I hit the guy again.
I cannot believe
that
that's
was the luckiest horse crap. No,
Yeah.
it makes sense. It's you.
yeah. Like that's the only scenario because I know the way I knew it happened is because on the one I won, that's what happened. Because if you throw the rock near them, the dog's just gonna what you saw actually Isabel did it a couple times where they just go investigate, they dig the hole for some reason. I think that's just their checking animation. They're checking for rodents or something. I don't know. And then they go back to like those naturally spawning animals don't have paths, so they just go wherever the frick they want. So they just go back to doing whatever. But if you throw rocks specifically at a friendly, not the demons, because if you throw it at the demons, they're actually gonna sort of dash around and look for whoever attacked them. But if you throw one at the guys, because they're technically friendly, they're gonna be like, oh, go investigate that for them or whatever, because the hunters aren't gonna go investigate it. And so they'll spawn in the demon will go attack the dude because he's thinking that he's the thing that made the noise, blow him up, which causes other hunters to be like, hey, you just killed our dude! And then they're going to shoot the hunter, or the dude, which is going to cause them to spawn in more.
And I'm just over here with
Now, the reason they didn't just fully wipe each other out is because, well, first of all, that's not how wars work, but also just like, because the last people remaining were on the opposite side, so they didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't care.
It was only the middle people that cared. So I think with the explosions, you killed most of the demons. You killed 3 out of 4, I think.
Yeah, we killed like 3.
And you killed at least, I think, 3. There was, if I recall, there's like 10 hunters. There's a lot of hunters.
Yeah, so we killed at least.
You killed at least 3 or 4 of those guys too.
4.
So almost like 6, 7 guys were killed in just that war alone. And it's all because you just perfectly hit the guy. I don't know if it was the head or the body, whatever it was. If it was the body, that's absolutely insane because that needed a perfect arc. Because at least the head, it's still perfect, but it's like not as precise.
That has happened twice now.
Threw the most perfect rock.
No, weren't you the one that hit it on the heavy's head?
That was Isabel.
Oh, that was Isabel. Okay, so it came full circle then.
It came full circle.
That's hilarious. But
that is absolutely hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah, so like I said, I was not expecting Hunter's Guild to be the one that they win. Literally, that just goes to show you when everyone's doubting you, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is do it. Because I was doubtful because I've made it, and like that says something. If I'm doubtful and I'm the one that made it, I'm like, yo, these guys aren't gonna win this one. And that says a lot. The commenters, for rightfully so, hunters are terrible. I hated them in Far Cry 4.
They were like the worst things.
They're the worst things,
Yeah,
and then the Shangri-La guys
too.
were fine. But I mean, they're actually more fun to deal with because they have better mechanics. But the hunters were terrible. Like Zach got spotted from a hunter.
I got
the hunter
spotted in the first 5 seconds. Couldn't play for the last 2 missions.
Yeah, and you'll notice the hunter, your bar didn't go up.
No, because
It was
it was
just-
my camera.
It was
They
just
don't care about that.
you'll see it in the camera too.
Oh, so they
Hunters just don't care.
They just look at you.
They
and
just
be
don't
like,
care.
Oh, frick!
Yeah.
They're like,
Get that dude.
Get him.
it
Send
was
rockets
him.
at him.
Let's get him, fellas. Yeah.
Calling the rocket guys.
Calling the rocket
Hey, some
guys.
guy's taking pictures of us. He's posting on his Snapchat. Kill him.
Now that's why I told Zach to use the zipline because if he had just won, that wouldn't have happened. You would have.
happened.
Now you still could have beat the other ones, granted, but I don't know.
No, yeah, you never know.
So, but yeah, so there's that. So that's pretty interesting. So they have done it. So you guys are gonna get, especially you're not gonna get a trailer for anything. I think with Charge Challenges, as soon as actually, yeah, it's gonna be like Charge Challenges. As soon as Charge Challenges ended, you got the trailer for the thing. So that's how this is gonna work. So in about we have 5 weeks left because if we're doing this one for a week.
Yep, there
Because
are
it-
6 missions left. 2 of them being special missions. The next one is the special.
Oh yeah, we
mission
have one
and the
last
final.
special mission.
Yep.
That's true. Well, we have well, you have the final bow, which is the final finale. But that's not really. It's a special mission, yes, but it's not like the other 4.
Yeah, so there's 5 normal ones and then final battle.
Speaking of that, let's just show you what this one's called. It's called Reckless Road. I think this one's gonna be definitely interesting.
Driving.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
we'll
it
see.
will not be those stupid, what are they called? It's those, like, Ethan had a problem with them, and I think it was
Wait,
in
talk
this
about
one.
the 4-wheelers?
Yeah.
Oh, those, yeah, no. I was confused on what you're talking about.
Trucks to screw
No,
us
it
over.
was trucks that screwed us over, not those
The
guys.
trucks
Oh.
were the
It was
awful ones.
It was the trucks that like
four-wheelers
just
were
controlled
fine.
horribly. 4-wheelers are fine. Surprisingly, those dune buggy things were fine. Not dune buggies.
buggies?
No,
Yeah.
5 has dune buggies. It was that like mini
It was
like.
the minivan.
It's
Yeah.
like I had $20 in my bank account van. I don't know what they're called.
Kitty car that everyone used to have, like that red one
was
with the
very good.
yellow
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's modern. It's like not modern. Sorry, it's an adult car except.
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah, it's called Reckless Road. I think this one's honestly going to be the most fun one because remember these don't matter. Like they matter in a sense.
just gotta beat
They
them.
matter for the story, I guess, but they don't matter if you win or lose because they can have as many tries as they want. But it's going to be the most interesting, and it's definitely going to be the hardest one so far because this is the last extraction mission. You have to get to the extraction point, but it's going to be the hardest one for sure, because the final bow is not extraction. But yeah, after Reckless Road, you have 4 more outposts at that point. Not that they matter in terms of the undetected or anything, but you're definitely gonna have to try. I am curious. Actually, you know what? At this point, what you should do is you should do it for pride. You should see how many undetected you can get now. Now that you've actually beaten it, you should see if you can get to 7 or 8 or 9. Because you can get 10. Because there's 4 outposts left, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can actually reach 10. If you beat if you beat all 4 that's left, then you can get to double digits. So I think out of pride, you should see if you can do
And
it.
it can also be kind of like a who can get the most undetected. Because Isabel got 2 of them. Well, the first one was actually really good.
Well, I did 3 of them, so those don't count.
Yeah, those
For
are
you guys.
I got 1.
You got 1, so you need to tie then. If you're, I mean, it's not a competition. You're both in the same
Yeah, it's
team.
not a competition.
But-
But just
we
just
just
out of
had
curious.
to get the minimum.
Yeah, just for pride.
Yeah, like I said, I think next week's gonna be really fun because Reckless Road. When I was making it, I had the most fun playing it out of all the extraction missions. I mean, the original extraction mission, like this one down here that they did a while ago, that one's also kind of fun, just because you that one you have the pacifist run or you have the genocide run. I showed you the pacifist run, how you can just skip everybody. Zach and Isabel did the genocide run of murdering everybody, which did work in the end because, like I said, this doesn't exactly matter.
Yeah, I did it on like the first try.
So yeah, that you had a choice of like, oh, do you stealth this or do you murder everybody?
Oh wait, no, was that the one that took like 57 tries or something?
Yeah, it was. Well, I cut
Yeah.
out. I cut out most
Yeah,
of it.
it
Or
was
no,
the
I didn't cut
same-
it out. I sped it up by like 50 times or something.
Yeah, to make it fit with an Undertale song. It was the
Yeah.
second one that I got the first try.
Yeah. Second one was Mountain Climb, right? Yeah.
Mountain
Yeah.
Climb.
Yep, that was the second one. Yep.
Yep, and then Red
Um,
Run, and now...
Oh yeah, Isabel. Well, you weren't here for Red Run. Isabel.
Yeah,
I mean,
wasn't here for Red
she did it in 2 attempts, right?
No, it took way more. It took like 4. It took 4 because she just kept... It was something...
Well, she
it took,
failed the
like,
thing
she
like
took
20
like
times.
20
But what about the? I don't think
Because
she
I tried to
died.
figure out I was trying to figure out the
Oh, wait,
whole
no,
entire
no,
like
she just
wingsuit
kept
thing.
falling.
She just kept falling. I don't think she died. Maybe she died once, but I don't think she died that many times. She
Yeah,
just
it
kept
was more
failing
like
on the
2 or
wingsuit.
3.
But either way, so yeah, that was Red Run, and then next week we're
now-
gonna move on to Reckless
Yeah.
Road.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you why. It's really fun to me. You'll see why when you get when these guys get to it. But yeah, they can rest easy tonight, knowing that they have beaten all the outposts that they needed to. Like I said, they can do it out of pride now, and just for fun, just to see how many they can get. I'd be very interested to see if they can beat the next 4. I think that's going to be really interesting. Honestly speaking, I think the second half of the outposts are obviously going to be funner than the first half, because first half is like you're in the midst of the tutorial, you're still learning things about the enemies, you're still learning how like their mechanics work and that kind of thing. The second half, like for example, one of my favorite ones you're going to get to eventually, it's Pagan's Island. It's actually the last outpost you're going to get to. This one's really fun to me, just based on there's so many different pathways you can do to beat it and stuff, and as you can just see from the picture, it's so open, it's unbelievable.
And now that we don't have to worry about getting undetected, maybe we might actually do better because that
You
removes
might.
some of that
Yeah.
pressure.
You might.
Not as overthinking.
Although I'm not sure that's a good message, because even under pressure you should be able to.
Oh,
Yeah.
But either way, we're not going to worry about that because we have Reckless Road on the horizon now. But yeah, give them some support in the comments. Be like, yo, we doubted you for good. I mean, like I said, you guys doubted them for good reason. Hunters were awful in Far Cry 4. Don't get me wrong. Far Cry 5, they were way better. But 4, they were, oh my god, they were awful.
They were horrible.
They were killing me all the time. They were like
trash.
spotting me from 10 miles away. I'm like, where did you come from? They spawned in the actual game. They spawned in animals, and I'm like, that's stupid. In this game, in the outpost, they don't do that because I turned that off. You're welcome. There's a mechanic that they can spawn in animals.
Oh my god!
And
I
played.
that thing where it pops where it makes them pop behind you.
Yeah,
when you're in a bush.
Yep, they
Oh,
pop behind
yeah.
you. I played with that on wherever the first hunter appeared. It was where was it? It was the misty morning because you guys saw him.
Yeah.
I played with that on. Literally spawned a tiger behind me, instantly died, and I'm like, screw this noise. They're never gonna win. So I turned it off.
Yeah. No. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for doing that.
Because I'm like, they're never going to win a single outpost with a hunter in it. So I just turned it off. But yeah, so you've done, I think, all that's left. So you had Pagan's Island I showed you just now. I think that actually most of them are up here. You have the Graveyard, you have Circle Patrol, and I swear you have Ghost Town. Yes.
Yeah.
Ghost Town. Yes.
Yep,
So those are all the outposts that are
Pagan's
left.
Island, and then boom.
Well, not in that order. I was just telling you the what the last ones are. So yeah, we're almost done, guys. That's pretty cool.
Reaching the home stretch.
Reaching home stretch. Pagan's he's doomed from the start.
Yep, he's just chilling eating his crab rangoon. He
Yeah,
don't care.
that's why someone asked, like why Pagan isn't questioning why like the outposts he's had have gone silent. He's eating the crab rangoon,
Yeah.
man. He's enjoying the crab rangoon and looking at posters of himself, obviously.
Yeah, I think the lore reason answer is because when we beat the outpost, it cuts the signal so that he doesn't care about, because he doesn't get any word from them, so he doesn't care about looking.
Yeah, whether you do it undetected or you kill all of them, you cut this, like Zach just said. But I want to call it cutting the signal, but you basically destroy the outpost and move on. And so like he doesn't get word of it because he's super far away because the Gunma region in the story is massive. It's way bigger than Kyrat ever was. So because like obviously you have all these different islands, you have these all these hilltop areas. Like remember you were on Cliff Fortress was on a mountain, then you went to like 10 different outposts that were like on land and then on islands or whatever. Then you went back to the mountains or whatever. So like there's so many different areas and that kind of stuff. Obviously I can't show you an actual map because I didn't obviously work with Ubisoft or anything. But it's one of those things you just kind of have to imagine that it's that big. Because also there's those paragraphs in the episodes themselves. It's sort of in the middle of the description where you can read about what's happening in that outpost and that kind of stuff. So I recommend you go read that because actually it's sort of outlining the story. Every episode has that, so definitely go check it out. Even the extraction missions have like a little excerpt about what Ajay's doing because this is the story after the story. So don't forget that because this happens after the events of Far Cry 4. And with our story specifically because we didn't kill him or blow him up in the helicopter, so he's still alive. In our universe, so yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I'm gonna cut out a lot of the just standing around doing nothing. So it's probably gonna be shorter for you guys. Like I said, I don't know what to call this because you technically didn't win by doing absolutely nothing, but it did help. So maybe I'll still call it that. But then I'm going to be upset later when we do the Mario Party tournament, Isabel wins by doing absolutely nothing, and I can't call it that because we've called something like this.
Right. Well, no, maybe there'll be a spoiler, though, because they'll be like, oh, they're just going to win.
I mean, well, here's the thing, though. Would they think that you won, or would they think that, like, because when I see something like that, I'm like, yeah, okay, so I click the video to see if it's true or not. Because, like, especially when it's called Hunter's Guild and a lot of people were doubting you, I can see them being like, oh, yeah, okay. And they click the video to see it. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's going to be something nonetheless.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's going to do it. So on the left, check out the Far Cry 4 Path to Glory playlist. It's going to have all of our episodes in there, so go check it out. On the right, you can check out, I can't remember if I recommend Far Cry 5 or Far Cry, the original. No, I think I recommend original Far Cry 4. So if you missed the Far Cry 4 play, it's going to have some jitters in it. We didn't have the capture card at that point, so I apologize for that. Can't go back and fix it. But you can go check that out nonetheless. It's still good. You still have the cutscenes that aren't jittery or anything. And for some reason, whenever we don't have a gun out, there's not jittery either. So still don't know what that's about. Yeah, so go check that out. If you like the content interesting, please consider subscribing. Try to finish every series we can, except for Luigi's Mansion, because Luigi equals Luigi, and no one likes him. It's Luigi. If I had to attribute Luigi to anything, it'd be that guy that spotted Zachary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think you killed him. I don't even think you got to kill him, because I think you ran back and started shooting at you. But anyway, check out the podcast me and my friends have. It's called The Provokers. You can check us out on any type of stream platform that you get your podcasts on. And then, yeah, that's going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.